right, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, we're back for some more One Piece. Last time we watched episodes 437, 438, and 439. Today we're watching episodes 440, 441, and 442. In the last video, we got into quite a strange but refreshing situation, I must say. You know, One Piece never refuses to surprise me with their unique characters and, I guess you could say, intriguing situations. Like, it's a very refreshing take on this sort of typical world of fighting and stronger enemies. You know, we get to have a bit of fun and a bit of a realistic take on situations like this. And, you know, if you think about it, if the real world had all this craziness like devil fruits and pirates and corrupt governments, one of those things are true, but, you know, if it was in the real world, you know, you would have people of all types of walks of life getting these abilities, not just the typical, I guess, stereotypical main lead character or whatever, or just the group of characters you'd expect to have powers. Everyone would have powers, and we got to see it in its best form, or I guess craziest form, with the introduction of Emporio Ivankov, the Okama Queen, and this whole group of newcomer, I guess a sort of all-inclusive group of people that, you know, they break the walls of every typical standard of I'm just trying to navigate the words here, like, because it's so wild the way Oda creates these things, and, like, you know, trying to understand and piece together. And I didn't write notes, so, you know, I'm just going off the top of my head. You know, it's not scripted when your boy don't got notes. I still have to go over and you know, write stuff down about everything. I'm just like freeballing it because I'm binging right now. But the newcomer is sort of like a all-inclusive, no walls, no labels, nothing like that. It's just free group, free world, freedom. That's all it is. Just freedom of everyone coming together and doing what they do best, and that's partying. Who doesn't like to have a party? I don't care who you are, what race, what gender, don't matter. Everyone likes a good party. You got some booze, you got some music, you got some dancing. Everyone can have a good time. So, beyond all the fun, happy, nonsensical situations that we were going through there, we got back to the ground floor, got a bit of realism here, took a quick step into reality, I guess, with what's going on. Ace's execution, Luffy's poisoning, Bone Clay's frantic plea to Eva to heal up Luffy, and Eva's just like, look, man, y'all call me the Miracle Man, y'all call me a god, whatever, look, I ain't none of that, okay? I'm just a person trying to live their life the way they want to live it, and I give people the tools to, you know, do what they can with the tools that I give them, and if they could do what they want to do with the tools, good for them. It's all up to Luffy. Luffy's will, Luffy's, I guess, is how much he wants to live, and you know, how badly he wants to save Ace. It's all up to him, all up to those standards. And if Luffy can transpire, then great. But he just gave him some hormones. He said, bro, you got a 2 or 3% chance of living. You do what you want with that. And Bone Clay's over here crying and begging to Eva. He was like, look, man, that's not how it works. Because Eva noticed when they brought in Luffy and Bone Clay, Luffy begged for them to save Bone Clay first. Even though this man was on the verge of death. I'm pretty sure he's blind at this point. His arms and legs probably can't feel anything in his body. His whole body's completely numb, hardly able to form a sentence. And he's out here saying, save Bone Clay first. Don't worry about me. Save this man first. Because Luffy knew he was going above and beyond just to save him. And I'm pretty sure a small part of Luffy understands that it's kind of his fault. He went out of his way to fight Magellan. And it's a part of his nature to want to tackle down every obstacle that comes in his way. But the further and further we get into the Grand Line, closer we get to the New World, these guys are not just going to be able to fall down to some hard-headed, reckless behavior. We need some planning. We need some retreats. Like, we need to regroup, because we're sort of just running with the wind. Like, we're not really taking the time to stop and think about our situations. But that's a part of Luffy's character. He doesn't. The people around him think for him. And granted, he's a pretty good fighter, but not in the league that we're at now. But, you know, bringing it back, Eva noticed Luffy in his selfless character, like, immediately, which I really like about Eva. It shows that Eva is a pretty good, I guess, surveyor of a person's character. And clearly, for the new comma that Eva's, I guess, that's the group that Eva's trying to make, you know, having a good sense of judgment of character is important. So he was able to see that in Luffy. And yeah, he was like, look, we'll save Bone Clay. And the fact that Bone Clay doesn't have enough faith in Luffy's will to live, and I guess just his character overall, is sort of what Eva was getting at, I think. Because he did punch Bone Clay. He punched the shit out of him. He was still healing. He said, bro, chill. You got to have faith in your friend. Like, your friend cares so much about you, and the faith that you have in your friend is faltering because you're relying all on me. It's not on me, it's on your friend. Your friend over here is doing his damn best to live. It's all on him, not on me. So that's what I got from that situation. Maybe I'm overreading it. Maybe I'm underreading it. I don't know. But so far, I like Eva. I like the way he was introduced. I like the way he's sort of humbling himself. He's not like this crazy god. He's not the miracle man, so to say. But he's just a person trying to make the best of what he's got. So that's enough talking. Hopefully, we can get through these episodes without much interruption. But let's get into it here. If you would like to watch the full reaction, all links are in the description. But yeah, let's get into it here. Episode 440. Let's go. We're almost halfway to 500. Bada bing, bada boom. Got that place chained up like Luffy is a monster. Stronger now than we were before. You've been sitting in prison this whole time. Alright, so as far as allies that were former enemies go, Crocodile was one I was kind of expecting. I mean, and I knew eventually we'd get to level 6. And the fact that they're teasing Crocodile, he would eventually have to be released, right? Or at least, you know, we would get him on our side. I'm not sure how much he's going to be a pretty good help. I think he might be a better matchup for Magellan, right? I feel like his ability, we'll see. Maybe he can, like, absorb the moisture out of the poison, because the poison is kind of liquid, right? So he could absorb the moisture out of the poison before it hits him, or he's also Logia. Maybe the poison doesn't affect him. I'm not sure, but anything we can get to, you know, make our way through Magellan, because he's the biggest threat right now. Ace has been handed off. He's on his way to Marineford. And other than that, it seems as though this whole conflict with Whitebeard and everything, Luffy, and he's finally made the choice to go through with it, and I guess place himself in the battle, right? He's like, I'm going to Navy headquarters, and I'm putting my 2 cents on with these big leagues, man. I'm gonna show him what my name is. I'm tell him. I'm not gonna tell him. I'm gonna show him. Show him what the name Monkey D. Luffy means. Oh my god. I think Dragon is gonna come up in there and tell me that's his son. Come on, that's his son. He's gonna help out. Shanks is coming in as well. He seems like the family uncle almost. Like he knows Luffy like that, and I'm assuming he cares about Ace to some extent. So Shanks, Whitebeard, Dragon, Luffy, they're pissing off some dangerous people, that's for sure. But that wraps it up for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed these episodes just as much as I did, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.